Alrighty folks, thanks for checking in here at Stormtopia.com and for the daily forecast video, probably what you're here for. Nick Sayer here, get a shot of me, here I am. Alright, now let's get on to the forecast. Here is the current satellite imagery water vapor, showing that we've got a pretty moist system that's spreading from southwest to northeast. This is the current satellite picture, of course, water vapor satellite. And here's what's falling from those clouds. We've got an expanding rain shield that's reached its boundary right now to about, say, Hartford and Boston. Much of what's falling in Connecticut is actually virga, rain that's falling from clouds not reaching the ground. And then the heaviest precipitation can be found zeroed in on here in western New York, from Ithaca to Utica, southward to State College, where it's more broken up at this point. Now this is going to retain its status as it pushes off to the north and east, and it's going to actually draw a little bit more moisture out of the Atlantic Ocean. So here we are, by the time we make our way out to this evening, you can see that we're seeing a short burst of snow in here where you're going to get a coating to 2 inches. And then by early tomorrow morning, you're seeing mixed precipitation falling in this entire area. That's going to be primarily freezing rain. I'll zoom you on in. North of the red line, it's, well, in the higher elevations back in here, it's going to be ice. Otherwise, it's going to be rain. And then north of the purple line, we've got snow falling from northern New England. Changes over to freezing rain in the valleys all the way back in here. Changing over, retaining snow in the whites. The only time you ever go over to any type of rain in the northern New England would potentially be just as it's exiting in southeast New Hampshire. And then you actually go back over to snow in here, where you see the heaviest amounts around 5 to 9 inches. Basically, this entire area gets around 5 to 9. In terms of what's going to happen right now, we're seeing current temperatures in the 30s, and then the current wet bulb temperatures, which is what the temperatures are going to be doing once the rain starts. You're going to see the areas that are immediately going to be seeing freezing rain problems, again, in the higher elevations of southern New England, Monadnocks. Northern Worcester County might be out of the ball game for the major icing this time around. Here's how much ice you can expect in the areas that will get it. From Winchendon to Athol, those are the areas that are the main areas in Worcester County. Some areas that tend to get hit hard, like Leominster, Fitchburg, I actually think you'll be spared this time around from the ice, and there won't be a huge ice storm, but from, I'd say, again, Athol to Winchendon, west to North Adams, back through a lot of New Hampshire, spreading up into parts of Maine, that's where you're going to be looking at around a quarter of an inch of ice. Watch out for an isolated power outage. I don't think that's going to be the main problem, but nonetheless, that is something to watch out for. You'll eventually be going over to rain, even the areas that see freezing rain. And here's how much snow you can expect. The areas that see freezing rain probably sees 2 or 3 inches in the morning, coating to 2 inches in northern Worcester County, 5 to 9 once you get north of the Lakes region of New Hampshire. Have a good day.